What's up, Speed Gaming 3? I'm Jossie. I'm here with the wonderful Jiggly Saint, and we have been kicking off the 2020 Zelda 1 Randomizer Random Percent Tournament. Tonight's race is going to be, as you can see on the screen, AmazingToaster and CaptainGreen7. Both amazing runners, and I guess toasty runners. Follow for more comedy gold, or whatever. Jiggly, you want to talk a little bit about these flags?
Yeah, we've got almost anything could be possible. There are going to be a few exceptions. For example, we do have Cave Shuffle turned on, but aside from some of the sort of standard stuff, sky's the limit, really. This is the beginning round, so the flags aren't going to be too bad. So you're not going to get like one hit KO. You're not going to get blackout or anything like that. But other than that, I'm pretty sure could get whatever. So how it works with this, with the random percent is in the past, what happened is that there was a random amount of Triforces that was required to get into level 9. Now that is the same here. There is just one little difference. You will need all of the Triforces to get into level 9. The difference is that you will start with a random amount of Triforce pieces. This is to prevent a situation where finding level 9 is going to cause some issues with some runners where one might get the knowledge and the other one doesn't. This time it's like, yeah, you've got to complete almost all of the dungeons.
And it encourages a lot more exploration. Just race to 9.
Right.
And see how many Tringles you need. So it's really cool how we're able to do that.
Now that's also interesting too, because one of the flags that is possible is the recorder could warp to unbeaten dungeons. So, so you either find that recorder, you could flute to some of the Triforce levels that have already been pre-completed for you, or you might go to ones that aren't completed at all.
Yeah. The really fun part about it as well is seeing, the dungeons that have been completed, seeing potentially if anybody pops their head in and digs it a little bit. But our race is underway. It looks like we've started with the banana and with the Triforce in either 2 or 3, because we don't know what the quest layout is yet.
Yep, and I am looking at the wrong chat room. Why do I have Speed Gaming 6 popped up?
I don't know. I didn't even know Speed Gaming 6 existed. I knew about 1 through 4, and that's it. Oh, looks like they started with the ladder, and the ladder is on the coast, Fred. And it looks like we've got vanilla shop prices, based on that shop in particular. And looks like we've got, well, it's possible that we have vanilla, things. Rupees, secrets, those things. That's what I meant. And, my cook commentator appears to be muted right now.
Yep, sorry, I was just muted while I was grabbing the chat room.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Which was great, because once I got onto the channel, it was getting at me full blast.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Look at that, interesting. So it looks like we've got either a mixed or a second quest overworld.
The possibilities are still endless.
Now, fortunately, we definitely have a guaranteed dungeon shuffle, so that recorder spot may or may not actually be required.
That is absolutely true. Interesting with them starting with the ladder. This may ultimately not even be a ladder required seed. The race that I did with Copra a couple of hours ago, it was actually a ladderless seed, which is very rare, but they do happen, and it looks like Woodsword is in its vanilla location, Fred.
Ah, so that has not been shuffled. And I'm assuming that we found that lovely Lord Banana on the coast. Is that right, or is that under an Armos?
That was a starting item. They started with
They started with the banana.
And the ladder. And the coast item was the heart container.
Ah, so that was not been shuffled. Now we don't know if Heart Shuffle is on, and that is a possibility.
That is absolutely true.
Although, starting with a banana, that's really nice, and it looks like we've got a Spear 1 here on Captain Green's side.
Looks like the first dungeon found.
Now the question is what is the first dungeon?
Well,
now,
I'll tell you this, it's either...
Heart container. Interesting. He's not gonna check that push block location. Of course, yeah, because the item was dropped by the enemies. So it looks like, you know what? I am actually gonna go out on a limb here, and that is a recorder.
We've got the recorder.
That also gives us a very important piece of information. We are dealing with second quest dungeon for 1 to 6.
And I mean, only 3 rooms in. I can't really tell. What quest?
It's second quest. Do you know how I know? Because in the first quest, there's two drop items, and 1 item in a staircase. Now there's only 2 drop items in, the second quest, but we don't know if Heart Shuffle's on, and we saw that 1 was actually a heart. So
that is true, and
interesting. We find a. Wait, are those vanilla prices?
Yes.
Yeah, if they're vanilla prices, then that means that I think we're dealing with either deceptive hints or no hint shuffle.
Or community hints, I believe.
Or community hints, yeah.
But, blue moblins rolled down, which is very nice for...
Actually, everybody seems to be rolling down here. Nope, those moblins there aren't, so...
Hey, any kind of bomb dropper that rolls down is always a nice find.
Yeah. And of course, these stealthos here, throwing swords because, we have second quest monsters turned on by default.
I will say, actually, second quest monsters are turned completely off. However, the difference here is that if you've got second quest dungeons at all, you'll have second quest enemies. But if you've got first quest and shapes...
here we go. Sorry to interrupt you. We can move upwards. And yes, this is a confirmation. We are in the letter E.
And it's definitely looking like we've got vanilla rupee secrets. And we've got a permanent sword beam. Always a beautiful thing to have.
Oh yeah, I love permanent sword beam.
It makes those difficult combats significantly less difficult.
So knowing what we do now here, so we know 1 to 6 is going to be second quest. So now I guess the next question is what's our level 7 and 9 going to be?
That is a very good question. It could still be anything. Because it is random rather than mixed. And that also does confirm, as our lovely tracker has put down as well, the Triforce that they do have is in fact for level 3. Because for...
I'm surprised we haven't seen anybody toot the flute and see where it goes.
Yeah, that would definitely be a good thing to do off the bat. Having that recorder, especially so early.
Oh. Hell, all these wall masters and that bubble just getting in the way. Now it looks like our bubble is swordless.
Well, that's our regular bubble. That's not
Yeah.
a red one.
Oh no, the regular bubbles also have the same curse.
Do they really?
Well, they're all the same. Remember, the original game doesn't have the reverse controls or the slow movement curse. That was added by Fred. Also, I kind of helped him with the reverse controls a little bit.
Oh, chat is saying that the regular bubbles don't change.
Oh, the regular bubbles don't change, really.
It's just swordless for, what is it, like 5 seconds? Something like that?
Okay, interesting. So, I actually didn't know that. I figured they. Well, I mean, the bubble curse is basically the same.
Typically speaking, yes. And,
I mean, that's how the code works. But I guess, yeah. Wow, extra bosses. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
oh yeah, extra bosses are great to watch.
I mean, great to watch, not great to play. And we got 100 rupee bait, which might be a factor because we do have. Ooh, that's a raft. Okay, that's actually a good place for the raft.
Yeah,
that's gonna
right
give
by our raft
Amazing
spot.
Toaster one extra check right away. And you want to get that check done as soon as possible because coming back later on is kind of not really that great. Ooh.
Oh, sword beams everywhere.
Yep, you've got them. The Lionels have them. And there's nothing at the level 4 raft spot. Meanwhile, Captain Green gonna be screen scrolling into the graveyard. And what do we have here? We've got, oh, just another moblin. That's a potion shop, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe it is, although the, looks like the flag is on for the book to understand the old man.
Ah,
And that could actually be the non-book text just being completely blank.
interesting. That's
And it is, in fact, recorded at Unbeaten Dungeons. As Amazing Toaster is now in 8, which is... We've got full...
It looks like we got full second quest.
That's gonna be good things for level 9. Terrible things for
Level 8.
4, 7, and 8.
Yeah, 7 and 8. The spiral mania, as it will.
100%.
Or, you know what,
And we've
or-
got second quest Overworld. Is this randomized, Fred?
Or I was gonna say, as some people would call it, Spiral Cave.
Or Spiral Mountain, as Banjo-Kazooie would call it.
Spiral Mountain. Anyway, I was gonna say, oh, is it anything like Dragon Mountain? And then I realized there's an Aquamentus on screen.
Well, that was a fun little coincidence there. Nice prediction.
Nah, it's just another connector. There's some free bombs on the floor. I think Amazing Toaster is going to take that. And you're right about this, the extra bosses. We're just having boss after boss after boss, and, well, there's a step ladder. But we already have one, so... Unfortunately, there's no progressive items in Zelda 1.
Can you imagine what, like, an extendo ladder would look like?
Yeah,
I guess
it would allow
Zelda
you
1
to
version of
traverse
that.
over waters in 4 different directions. Zelda Classic actually has an upgradable ladder.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
What's not awesome is this room full of bubbles and wall masks.
Oh, and it looks like our curse is
it's
slow motion.
Oh no. Oh no, and Amazing Toaster's getting grabbed.
You might be able to outrun the hands, but you cannot outwalk them. Slow motion Link just looks so pathetic. The way that he's...
Oh, it's
like a running animation, but still half of the...
You know what? This is what Link would be like if he was, swimming in water with the gravity suit.
Yeah. I can see that.
And one really annoying side effect. I was going to say, one of the really annoying side effects, too, of the slow curse is that you can't do any block clips. So you have to kill these super ropes. And heaven forbid that, you get a dig dogger in a room like this, because you're not going to get past without... Nope, you can't do it. You just can't do it. You gotta kill them.
Well, we got a key drop out of it, at least.
Well, that's 2 keys for AmazingToaster.
And we've got a transport.
What causes the slow curse? Hitting a bubble, if the slow curse option is turned on. So because this is the random % tournament, that means the bubble curse is random. Oh, finally we're back to regular speed. Aside from that, we do have reverse controls. Of course, not in this seed, but that might show up. And then, of course, you've got the traditional swordless.
Oh, man. Captain Green just got a 10 count drop on that. On
Nice.
that Zola. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, you usually don't see bomb farming on the Zolas.
It just lined up perfectly that way.
Well, at least this is a nice room to have... Ooh, I spoke too soon. I'm going to say, this is a nice room to have the stepladder in.
Yeah?
I'm going to check up here. Yes, we can go through. What have we got here? Guess what?
We've got a bait block.
And that also confirms our suspicion that we do in fact have the book to understand old men, and it is blank. You know what? I actually kind of like that. Because instead of just like a generic message, it's just like, nope, not going to talk to you.
Yeah, you get absolutely nothing without a book.
Now,
And CG7 found his raft. It's going to check Vanilla 4 and see nothing doing.
Now, here's a good question. Do we also have the book as an atlas?
It is definitely possible. It's actually possible to have the book as Atlas and to understand Old Men and Boomstick all at the same time.
Yep. And of course, if it's the Boomstick, that does mean that it's going to be for sale in a shop, and it's going to be prohibitively expensive.
Yeah, at about 200 rupees.
Is that how much it costs?
Yep.
So we have a confirmed Boomstick seed. Or
And,
you mean about 200 rupees? You mean like an average?
Its quote-unquote vanilla price is,
Oh, okay, I
is
see what you
200.
mean. Yeah.
Although I don't know if that price is able to roll up or down.
So we don't have a confirmed Boomstick seed. But if it is a Boomstick seed, it's going to cost $200. Now, of course, if it's not a Boomstick seed, I don't think you're going to find the runners to actually pick that book up. Because these runners, they're pretty experienced. They know the layout of second quest dungeons very well. I mean, at least I think they would. Some people are more experts on the first quest than others.
Absolutely, and at the same time, the given the vanilla hint prices, it is most likely going to be community or deceptive hints.
Yeah, so they're not going to need to understand the old men that way. So unless there's a Boomstick and they already find a wand and they already happen to have 200 rupees, no, they're going to ignore that book.
Which with a second quest overworld,
yeah,
there's only
you gotta
one
have- you
Hundo
gotta have, like,
secret.
You gotta have like a 150 large secret in order to even get a shot at that.
Yeah. Or to start with book and blue candle, or
Now, we did see that the
sorry, arrow and blue candle.
small secret was what? 10 rupees vanilla?
Small was 10, medium was 30. So I'm guessing that they are all vanilla secrets. However, that could just be a very coincidental roll there. And Captain Green enters level 8, which was at vanilla 2Q2.
Yeah, so that recorder was most definitely required. Yeah, trying to make sense of this dungeon in this is pretty tough. So level 8 is known for a lot of walk-through walls, a lot of one-way passages. You're gonna find a couple of one-way staircases coming back from the one-way staircases.
Oh god, level 8 is awful, and we've got a dig dogger in a shoot room. That just looks absolutely awful.
Yeah, that's something you definitely don't want to see. And you can destroy the dig dogger, it's in the way, it's just bad.
Definitely.
So we already found the first item here in level 8. We don't know what the second item is yet, and we still don't know if we have Heart Shuffle turned on.
There's only one way to find out, and that is to either see a floor drop be an item, or see a heart inside of a staircase.
Here we go, we're able to bomb off to the left. What have we got here? It's another dig dogger. This could be our second item here on the in the staircase. Oop, stay away from that dig dogger. Yeah, those things are mean. They take 2 hearts apiece. It's gonna do the swag clip, and he gets it. And it's just a staircase.
Transport. God, how many transports are there in 2Q8?
All of them. All of the transports.
That looked to be a very less than savory one-way staircase, just back a couple of rooms. And Captain Green gets the slow curse.
Ugh. There we go, speeds up again. Now, at least with slow curse, you can still attack, so even if it's really bad, I mean, at least you're not completely defenseless.
You are definitely right there. We've got a vanilla bomb upgrade price.
So
wonder if
100
it'll be the vanilla bomb upgrade.
That's another interesting thing too, is you can see that we have the sword icon in the upper right. If that was a plus bomb capacity, then that would mean that we would have bomb capacities, and well, that would mean like the white sword and the magic sword wouldn't be in the item pool.
Although if you're if the A button, if your starting item, if one of your starting items is the white sword bomb upgrade, you actually do start with the white sword. It's just a bomb plus on your A button.
Oh, okay, interesting. So that's how it works.
Sprites are weird, my dude. Because I guess you can't.
Oh,
ooh!
the second item is the bow.
That is a nice find.
The bow might be useful. It might not be. We actually don't know if Ganon's required.
That is true. Although the bow is something that our players would never turn down, I'm sure.
No, of course not. That's a long-range weapon. You get the silver arrows. Even if they're not required, that's still magic sword damage. And also, we don't know, because we have extra bosses turned on, we don't know how many Gomas we're going to encounter.
You are absolutely right there. Speaking of bosses, Toaster walks into a Dodongo room with no bombs.
Anyway, so there's the other side of the bait block. So fortunately, that bait block's not required. I mean, fortunately for the runners, I'd love to see a double bait block with the poverty seed. There's nothing more fun than that. Anyway, so Amazing Toaster is going to get ditch level 8. Now we're going to go see what's... Oh, interesting. So it isn't just... So it's not just warp to Unbeaten Dungeons. It's warp to Unbeaten Dungeons, but in their original locations. So that raft is completely useless.
Which is, Have we seen the East Coast raft? That's right.
I don't think I've seen the East Coast raft.
Oh. Yeah, that was just an amazing coincidence then that Vanilla 2 had a dungeon in it.
Yeah, I mean, it might work out. I mean, look at that. Here's level 4, actually.
Also in a dungeon location.
Interesting.
And I do not believe that Heart Shuffle is on as Captain Green gets grabbed by a wall master.
So this is an interesting room right here. Going left, stuck in this room here, you can't go back to the right. So this is a one-way passage.
Yeah, where level 8 has all the one-way staircases, level 4's got all those one-way passages.
Yeah, indeed.
Walkthroughs, that is.
Yeah, the one-way walkthroughs. But anyway, here's the staircase. This could be one of... Oh. It's gonna try going here, see if we can actually escape this room. Then we're gonna check the staircase, and we find one of the connector staircases.
And in Second Quest 4, we are also going to find 2 staircase items.
Yeah.
So, as massive of a level as 2Q4 is, it'll definitely be worth the dig.
Yep, worth it to dig the D. So yeah, there's your suspicions confirmed. Yeah, it's not Heart Shuffle.
Oh man.
Now that's actually quite a relief, and that is definitely going to cut back the finishing time of this seed by quite a bit. What's not is... Oh no, that's awful.
We've got life.
Leave your life for 4 keys. 4 keys. That's a lot of keys. And in Second Quest, keys are worth more than gold, really.
Oh, absolutely. The one saving grace of keys being part of the mug is if, in the event that our runners find the any key, then that's a free pass.
Yeah, and for all we know, the any key could be in this room full of dark nuts. Well, no, but
we got the Triforce instead.
What mandatory item are we going to find in level 4?
We may not even find out.
The only item that I think we really could get is Power Bracelet or Silvers.
Yeah, we don't know what exploration items are required. Well, we know that Raft isn't, as CG finds the bow.
Yeah, Amazing Toaster ditching level 4. Chat suggesting you do otherwise. But actually, it's probably better. I mean, listen, actually, you know what? That might have actually been a little bit of a mistake on Amazing Toaster's part. Grabbing that Triforce means that you cannot teleport back to that dungeon. Now, you know where the dungeon's going to be. But, you know, a fast transport's kind of off the table for that now. Oh,
That is true.
yeah, CaptainGreen7 finding the bow.
And that reverse C that AmazingToaster could not take earlier, that had the Dodongo in it, could lead Captain Green to the Triforce. And oh wow, Toaster's going Guinea farming.
Yeah, I guess either Toaster is thinking. I'm gonna guess Candle.
That would definitely be a good play to make, as CG might be key blocked out of that portion of level 8.
Yep, definitely getting a Candle here. Here we got a Chevy room on Captain Green's side.
Jiggly with the constant predictions. Oh, and CG finds that key that he has been needing.
Ah, but look at that, AmazingToaster, not just spending the money on the candle, and, well, we could have gotten a free one. Yeah, chat's right, the Chevy rooms do have a tendency to drop keys. And look at that, we've got level 2 here in the graveyard as well. So that's two dungeons that are recorder blocked.
And this is the item in 2, I believe. There's
Well, it just happened to be, but no, there is another staircase in level 2 that does lead to another portion of level 2. But you are definitely correct about calling the item.
And it's the power bracelet which opens up the rest of the overworld for Toaster, and Captain Green got the Triforce out of 8.
So AmazingToaster is going to ditch level 2 for now. So, well, now that AmazingToaster has found that power bracelet, I mean, unless the silver arrows are in level 4, I don't think he's got any reason to come back.
No, although,
So, that confirms that we're definitely dealing with full second quest. I think.
yes. Although, he does still need the Triforce out of level 2.
No, he can... Oh yeah, that's right, he can't go back to level 2 because it's going to take you to the level 2 location, which is actually level 8.
And he can't whistle back to 6.
Well, you can whistle... Yeah,
AKA
that's right, you
4.
can whistle back to level 6, because, yeah. That's what I mean about grabbing the Triforce early. That might not have been necessarily been in his best interest. But I mean, it's not that difficult to get back to level 2. You know, the screen scroll, you know, many of these runners, they know it pretty well.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna check this spot here. Do we have something? Well, we've got rupees. Oh, it's gonna want to take those rupees. That might be 100 secret. And just a 30. Not bad.
Hey, rupees is rupees.
I mean, we're not dealing necessarily with the poverty seed here. We're dealing with vanilla money. But, of course, with the overworld, we're dealing with more small secrets and only one large. There's a money-making game. So that's level 7. Oh, that's interesting. So it's not just its first quest level, you know. Oh yeah, that's right. It always leads you there anyhow.
Okay, so yes, it is the Triforce at a level 2 they have, which is definitely Toaster dipped as soon as he grabbed that. power bracelets.
So the level 2 power bracelet they have, or the level 2 Triforce.
Yes, because it was in that bottom left corner.
Okay,
And
yeah.
since they've got the second quest dungeons.
Yeah, it's another secret here. There's our hundo.
Right
Definitely
in vanilla level
vanilla.
7. And Captain Green is doing the dig of Death Mountain.
And there's the blue ring, if we need it. Red ring could very well be in level 9.
It is a 50-50 chance that they will be forced into 9.
Speaking of which, we haven't seen level 9 yet. Must be somewhere here up on Death Mountain.
Yeah, I think all of the most of the rest of the overworld between the two of them has been pretty much cleared.
Okay, well there's the other, that's a take any spot. Now let's see what's under this rock here. Probably another level.
Captain Green actually does not have the power bracelet.
Oh, well, never mind.
So he is not able to check.
So for their sake that it isn't another level. Anyway, here's level 5.
Speaking of another level.
And it's got whiz robes. And we do have a level 3. So I wasn't probably not right about the level because that's 2 more levels. I don't think we've seen 7 yet. We haven't seen 7 or 6.
Yeah, we've not seen 6, 7, or 9.
Now this being level 3 here, there is a possibility that there is a bait block.
And level 3 is also a tiny dungeon and very linear, so it is quite likely that there will be the bait block.
Yeah, this dungeon is just a gigantic L. No, literally, it's a gigantic L.
L for level. Oh look, there's a Triforce right there.
Yeah, easy Triforce, but oh no, you're gonna get hurt. Now there is an item here that's on the floor. Yeah, it's gonna take the Triforce, get a free refill, but nope.
Well, he gets a free refill anyway.
Anyway, here's
as the book is in 5.
So AmazingToaster, not gonna gamble. They don't, none of these runners need the map. They've memorized the maps. They don't need to understand the old man. It's deceptive hints. And well, it's not in a shop, so we definitely don't have a boomstick.
And I think you already said this, but 3 is going to have a floor drop.
Yep, 3 is going to have a floor drop. The big question is the floor drop going to be before or after that bait block?
Or is the bait block going to be in a corner that doesn't matter?
No, well, that's a heart container.
And there's our bait block.
That's actually good news for Captain Green because he knows that whatever's at the end of this level here, he's going to be able to grab it without much headache. We don't know what other surprises, but it means he's going to use up his last key. So that actually brings up a good question. Use a key, get a key. Oh, well, you're going to need to kill this big dogger. Oh.
And he's going to do a nice little pirouette to get rid of the rest of the dig doggers.
Yep. There is the map. Oh no, no keys left. And there's the compass. So Captain Green is locked out of level 3. That's interesting. If Amazing Toaster gets back to that point and there's something of value, now at this point in time, I think the only thing there's level 7. Oh my goodness.
This is a very rich Death Mountain. The level 7 in any of its forms is not one that runners typically like to dig.
Of course, Second Quest level 7 is far more linear. It doesn't usually have as many problems up until you get to the center part of the map.
Yeah, Second Quest 7 has very few bomb holes and no walk-through walls. So it is quite difficult to navigate.
Oh, shoot. That could be something here. See if there's anything in this room. Nope, just the staircase.
Oh,
it's
shoot.
a one-way.
Well, at least that one way is out of the way. And we've got our compass. And that Triforce in level 7 is right in the center of the spiral. Level 7 doing what level 7 does best.
Yep, that's being level 7. Yeah, level 7 too does have quite a few staircases. Not as annoying as 8, but still enough to give anyone a headache.
Oh, absolutely. But from here, that is a very easy walk to the Triforce in 7.
Yeah,
having that
easy walk, not an easy fight.
True, however, having the ladder and the beam sword definitely makes this fight a whole lot easier.
So, even with all of this, we still haven't found level 9. Oh, look at that. Ugh, that's not
We've got a
good.
blue lagoon guarding the Triforce. That is
Yeah.
less than pleasant.
Yeah, but it looks like 2 bombs will take them down, so that's at least something.
Yeah, and they are in the health drop group, so even with all of the turrets, you know, Captain Green's got some nice footwork in that combat.
Yeah. Even so, they do take off 2 each, and there we go, there's the Triforce. Meanwhile, we got another Dig Dogger here on Toaster's side.
And the compass.
Yep, so top center of the letter Z. Yes, I know, I am Canadian.
I wasn't gonna say anything. That's a lie, I was totally gonna say something.
Yep. And look, and now we found level 6. Looks like we found all of the levels now. Just 9. So to answer chat, what's randomized? The answer is a whole bunch of things. Most of it, some of it, a lot of it.
It depends on the role, really.
Basically, this is Zelda 1's answer to these links, the Link to the Past Mystery Seed. The only real difference is that Zelda 1 doesn't have quite the same amount of modes that Zelda 3 has, but it definitely has enough going for it that you can do a lot of randomization. Now, this is kind of a way to have sort of a mystery seed tournament, kind of.
When did Toaster get all the way up to 200 rupees? I was not paying attention to that.
Yeah, enemies, items, locations. In these particular flags, some of them may or may not be randomized. There's a 50-50 chance. There is a setting in the randomizer where you can click, instead of a check mark, it'll have a black box, and that means that there might be a randomization. Yeah, the caves are always going to be shuffled. The dungeons are always going to be in different locations. They're never going to be vanilla. And there's some other things too as well. There's also some flags that are guaranteed to not be on.
Those are typically the more challenge-heavy flags.
Yeah.
Like max HP, one-hit KO, blackout.
Oh, blackout. Oh. Sprite shuffle.
Oh, true. No, I've never seen a blackout seed. Does candle work in the rooms?
No.
Oh, we've got white sword in level 6.
Yeah,
that is never a bad find.
So basically how blackout works is it means that all the dungeon's palettes are black. So you can still see the walls, but the interior is pitch black.
Okay.
So how the candle works is when the lights go out, that means there's a certain palette set that also blacks out, and when you use the candle, it goes bright again. So it's just an easy palette swap kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So with blackout, it blacks out and it never comes back on.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so you've got to be able to feel the room, see what's there. It's a lot of feeling involved. I just don't like it because I just don't like seeing a mess of nothing but blackness.
You don't like dealing with feelings.
No, I love dealing with feelings. Feelings are great. I just don't like dealing with something that you can't see.
Yeah. Can be some scary. Oh shoot!
Oh shoot!
Definitely be some scary stuff.
The good thing there is beam sword though. But
CG just opts to up A out of it anyway.
Yeah. I found the item out of level 6. Just need to find that Triforce.
Looks to be a relatively quick walk. Oh, that is a nice thing to see. The Vires roll down.
Yeah, that is nice to see. Because they're in the bomb dropping group. And when they roll up, they're no longer in the bomb dropping group.
You are right about that. My humble opinion, probably one of the top 3 enemies that you do not want to roll up.
Yeah, the other ones are Wizrobes.
And Keese.
Oh, Keese are bad. Patras are pretty bad too.
Oh man, I didn't even think about high HP Patra. That's just... perish the thought, please.
The Patra itself is not a problem. It's the Patralings, the Patra... What do we call them again? Patrobes? No, I thought Patrobes was the one where the Wizrobes are the spinning Patra orbits.
So what you're calling them is Orb?
Yeah.
I'll see myself out.
Honk.
Captain Green showing more of that incredibly fancy footwork. dodging Wizrobes, dodging their beams, and dodging those turrets.
He gets the health. Yay! You take it down. Yep, and it is. There's the Triforce.
That was beautiful. Just absolutely incredible.
Now the bad news. Actually, you know what? Now that I really think about it, AmazingToaster actually was fine taking the Triforce out of level 4 because, you know, that's a level 6 location that he can't warp in back to do if he gets the Triforce out of 6. So now it's Captain Green who can't warp back to level 4.
You are totally right there.
Yeah, it just occurred to me. We still haven't seen level 9, although level 9's probably on this screen here. Nope. Just another tenor. We might be looking at either a relatively vanilla-ish level 9 or, well, we haven't checked West Death Mountain yet. Oh no, not West Death, I mean East Death Mountain. The other Death Mountain.
The other side of the place with the stuff and the things.
Well, Death Mountain is in the east and the west. It's East Death Mountain. Yeah, that's the one where level 9 is usually.
And without the power bracelet, there are a couple of spots that CG is not able to fully check.
Yeah,
like the Lost Hills here at Vanilla 2Q4.
Yep, 2Q4 just has 30 roops, nothing big. I remember we still haven't seen that second item in 3 yet.
And we have not seen the white sword item either.
That's true.
As has been pointed out in chat as well.
I have a feeling that one's either going to be at the... I have a feeling both of them are going to be power bracelet blocked. Because we still haven't seen the power bracelet on West Death Mountain, East Death Mountain, and the one in the graveyard. I don't think we've also seen the one-year start as well, come to think of it.
I don't believe so.
Yeah, so I have a feeling one of them's going to be the white sword, the other one's going to be level 9. Here is a recorder location here. This could be something important. And it is just take any. We also haven't seen the magic sword. Nope, nothing there.
Has Toaster checked, speaking of magical sword, has Toaster checked the arrow, the vanilla GQ mag spot?
No, but I think he's going to be headed there right now. He just wants to check out all those areas. So he's going to screen scroll over this way, then he's going to come back and he's going to go check the cave out.
Okay, yeah, there it is.
That way, yeah. And it's just money. Oh boy. So now Toaster must be thinking, wait, have I missed something? Oh, we're getting chat, confirmation we have seen the magic sword. And we have seen this location. I knew this was going to be the ring shop. And, oh, there we go. AmazingToaster is going to buy that bait. Interesting. Good move.
Well, the only thing that buying that bait is going to do, that we know as CG gets a nice HUD clip, it is going to make level 8 just a little bit easier to explore, because Toaster will be able to take both sides of that passage. Because that bait block in... level 3 was not a block at all.
Yeah, the bait block in level 3? Oh yeah, that's right. We saw the bait block in level 3. It was nothing. But AmazingToaster was key blocked out of level 3. Oh, he's going to take the potion.
That was a quasi high five.
Quasi high five?
Yeah, they were in different caves, but they both grabbed a potion from the Take Any.
Oh, there we go. So sort of a spiritual high five.
Yeah.
So yeah, so there we go. So Amazing Toaster, looks like he's... No? I'm gonna say, is he gonna do a HUD clip? No, I guess he can't do a HUD clip in that situation. He is gonna go up and check these set of rocks. And what have we got here? Whoa, no, there we go. We've got the wand.
That is a nice white sword item.
That is definitely not a required item, but it's definitely a welcome one, considering Amazing Toaster hasn't upgraded his sword yet. And in fact, I do believe Amazing Toaster has not even seen all of West Death Mountain.
And he's going to be able to explore all of it because he's got that PB spot there.
That's true.
Captain Green is not able to see.
Here we go. Captain Green's going to pick up the book, and it is not a Matlas.
Well, he's going to be sad when he finds that white sword item, although he's already got the actual white sword.
Look in this.
Sorry, excuse me for just a moment.
Toaster buying some bombs. And probably arrows? With all that money? No. Decides to opt out of arrows.
Sorry about that. We were just discussing grocery options. I hope everyone's staying safe in this time.
Do you have enough toilet paper, Jiggly?
I have answers, but I care not to speak them on here.
That is very fair. Oh, that's a
People don't need to know what my habits are. They already know too much about me enough as it is. This is speed gaming. We will refrain from toilet humor.
Yeah, toilet humor can, it's a bit of a gamble, a crapshoot, if you will. I'll see myself out.
So anyway, so now Captain Green to level 5. Hey now, I'm trying to behave myself. I want to be invited back.
Well, speaking of being invited
The only
back.
Corona joke that I have is the Corona itself, because I mean that's like what kind of beer? Light beer. I mean, I won't say anything about the toilet paper, but I will say light beer is so weak that I've been drinking it since I was 4.
Well, as somebody who doesn't drink,
Well, I don't drink anymore either, so.
I can also speak on, I used to think that was water.
Yeah, well, I mean, in Canada, we've got some good stuff. But yeah, I know it's funny. I actually stopped drinking when I became of age. Oddly enough. Anyway. Yep. So, Captain Green's still in this letter Z.
As Toaster is about to get that Triforce out of 8. Oh, and he did buy the bomb upgrade that appears to be vanilla.
Yeah, Labatt's is atrocious. Yeah, I'll have to agree with you there. I'm sure there's better. I mean, look, I haven't had The only kind of beer that I drink is the non-alcoholic beer, and you get what you get.
Well, I drink LaCroix, which somehow has more flavor than light beers.
I don't understand this. Everyone keeps harping on LaCroix of having no flavor. It's like, hi, do you not have a sense of smell? Not you. I mean the people who are. They're making jokes like, oh yeah, the flavor of a lemon that was once shipped in the same truck as the water, and it's just
like strawberry with low battery.
Yeah, exactly right. And I'm like, do you even taste?
Yeah, those jokes are in poor taste, just like LaCroix. Look, I love the stuff. I just also love making fun of it.
I love it. I love the peach pear flavor. The only problem is 8 cans for like $6-7. Like, I can't really afford to be living like that.
Yeah.
Bubbly's also nice, but that can be a bit pricey as well. Sorry, we're going off on a tangent talking about water here. We're not talking about what's actually going on stream here. AmazingToaster, gonna go find out what's at this rock location here. It is just some money. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's all of the spots, unless, did he check out the very bottom?
What, all the way southwest?
Yeah, the start location, rock.
Oh, that I don't believe I saw.
Yeah, so that might be where our level 9 is. I don't remember if we saw the level 9 where we were too busy talking about water.
I don't know, Jiggly, what are you doing?
Well, I'm just thirsty for banter.
Well, we can't make too many puns. We can't drown chat in them.
Alright. I'll just go with the flow. Yeah, if I'm making puns, you caught me on a good day.
Well, that's good. I have some good days, some bad days. I don't know, it comes in waves. Where's TGE?
No, don't bring him into this. Now he's probably yelling, "Get back to the game! Get back to the game!" And it's just so Captain Green back here in level 4. Oh, I guess it's 4 to begin with. Anyway, we still are missing an item out of level 4. We still would love to see some silver arrows, even if it's not required for Ganon, just, extra offense. At this point in time, though, I think you pretty much figured out that the silver arrows are going to be in level 9. So at this point, the only thing to really look for is the magic key.
Yeah. Any key, and that's pretty much it. Or the red ring. There is that 50-50 shot that the red ring and silver arrows are forced into 9.
And of course, on top of that, we still don't know if we even require Ganon to be defeated.
Yeah.
We could walk into level 9 and boom, there's Zelda.
Just 3 rooms in.
Yeah. In fact, given the fact that level 9 itself has been a no-show, I'm almost guessing that's going to be the case. I mean, look, we're an hour in, and I don't think we even saw level... Unless level 9 was one of the first things we saw and we just forgot. Ganon might not be required with these random percent seeds. Okay, Captain Green's gonna take the life hit. Get another
And
heart.
immediately find a heart.
Yeah. Take a heart, leave a heart. Well, we'll find out if level 9's actually not, open or not. Well, it's not going to be open, but it's whether or not we're going to have a free Zelda or not. AmazingToaster, of course, getting one Triforce away from actually completing the Triforce, and he's going to find the last dungeon right here. Nope. Oh, I guess it was over one?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. That's right here.
But both Toaster and Captain Green both have 7 pieces of the Triforce.
Yeah, that's right. They're both only one Triforce piece away. They're Captain Green looking for the Triforce here in 4. Oh, you know what? Did anybody ever check that island out on the East Coast?
I feel like Captain Green did. I don't remember what he saw.
We were too busy making puns. I guess if we make too many puns, though, Rick is gonna dock her pay.
Yeah. Garnish our wages and all of that stuff.
Alright, so here's the white sword for Toaster. Offensively going to catch up to Captain Green. So, let's see. Okay, well, we can go this direction. Now, we do remember, though, that Triforce here in 6 was in an ugly room full of Wizrobes.
Yes, it was.
Now, there is another thing that we also haven't really considered. Oh, Captain Green accidentally using that key. Or what did he? No, that was just... No, that's right, that was just the door opening. I thought that it was a locked door, but... Hey, sometimes my eyes don't work, okay?
To answer the question in chat, the 2 starting items for this race were the ladder and Lord Banana.
Somebody finally got that.
Captain Green getting a little bit frustrated. What's left for Go Mode, chat, is finding level 9.
Yeah, we just need to find level 9, then... So we're not quite in... We're in Schrodinger's Go Mode, as they say. So we may or may not be in Go Mode. It all depends on whether or not we have a level 9 that's open and accessible, or if Zelda's locked behind a closed door. So yeah, possible silvers.
Oh, we did never see the item in level 3.
That's right, because I remember, was it Captain Green? Yeah, I believe Captain Green was key locked.
He sure was.
So, at this point in time, it's either got to be the magic key, or it could be a vanilla blue boomerang.
And it is the Any key!
That's the magic key, there we go.
Oh,
Captain
that is
Green making the play, now having infinite keys, going to be ready to find level 9. We don't know where level 9 is. Yeah, no silvers. I think it's pretty much guaranteed that the silvers are going to be in level 9.
At this point, it's...
At this point, I'd make the gamble that silvers are in 9. I wouldn't go back into... Unless, did Captain Green get the Triforce out of 7?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Captain Green has the full Triforce, and so does
So
Toaster.
he must be missing something. He must be gambling on Silver's being here. I guess it's easier to check while you're up in this location than to go back into level 9 and go, well, oops. So if it turns out the Silvers are here, then Captain Green will, have the advantage. But if it's not here, yeah, that's true. No recorder ability. With Warp to Unbeaten Dungeons, all of those have now been locked off. There is no more fast travel. That recorder is basically worthless. I mean, you might as well just use it as a breadstick.
Well, it sure looks like one. Just like one from Olive Garden.
You know, all of the Olive Garden shut down a long time ago.
Wait, all of them?
Yeah, all of them. Yeah, in Canada. I mean, they got replaced by something called Eastside Mario's, which pretends to not be Olive Garden, but let's face it, it's probably Olive Garden. And there's level 9, just where I thought it was. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a level 9. So...
And we've got a roar!
We've got an instant roar. Oh boy.
Still may not be required.
And that was where the pig was all this time. Oops.
In his own room.
Yeah, so that means Zelda's gonna be in her own room as well. So what that means is that it's probably likely that you're gonna have to come in from the bottom direction only. So...
And
there's
a level 4 item, Lord Banana.
Patra. Ugh. So now we're looking for silver arrows, or we're looking for the princess. Ooh.
Toaster has been orbed by the last piece of the Patra.
Meanwhile, Captain Green here in 4. We saw what the other item in 4 was, did we not? Or
We did not.
oh, interesting. At this point in time, it's got to be the magic boomerang. If we are correct about, the red ring and silvers being forced into 9, if it's not, if it's like the red ring, I mean, this more than likely you would probably still have silvers in 9, but if AmazingToaster comes across that blue banana, he might have second thoughts about digging 9. Like, oh no, am I behind? Were the silvers somewhere else? Oh, that's right, the red candle is also outstanding. Nope, doesn't push. Meanwhile, here on level 9 spot, just more we've got whiz robes. More whiz robes!
Way too many of them. It's like that Primus song, Too Many Puppies, but it's too many whiz robes.
Well, at least you can hug the puppies.
I don't know, ask Les Claypool.
No, you can't hug the whiz robes. In fact, the whiz robes are breaking the social distancing norm right now.
They're sneezing all over you and everything. And the other item in 4 is the red candle.
Ah, okay, there we go. So, Toaster's definitely on the right track. Yeah, that's right. First commentary in, and already the admins are I didn't. No, you know what? It's your fault. Actually, you know what? It's this Patra's fault.
I was gonna say,
Oh.
you cannot blame me on Transgender Day of Visibility, okay?
Okay, it's the shoot room's fault.
I'll take that.
And there's you know what? We found out that power bracelet's definitely. Oh, that's right. The other item in 4 was the power bracelet.
Bracelet was in 2.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Bracelet was in 2. That's what Captain Green must have been looking in 4 for the power bracelet, and that's go mode for Captain Green, with the exception of the silvers.
And green is in 9. And
So
Toaster
Captain
does
Green.
have 6 keys, but level 9 is notorious for devouring them, even more than a like devours a shield.
Indeed.
And with the any key, Captain Green has a potential slight advantage there.
Now here we go. Tea room. Looks like AmazingToaster is going to use up that potion.
Oh man, tea room with a Patra. I'm having flashbacks to earlier.
Tea with Patra. Coming
Yes.
soon on Netflix.
It was a horrible room to fight a Patra.
Yeah, basically second quest is like New Game Plus. Either by winning the game once or by entering the Zelda code.
Not to be confused with the Konami code.
If you enter the Konami code, you just look weird.
You just throw the boomerang a couple of times, slash your sword a couple of times, and then open up the pause menu.
You know what happens if you enter the Konami code in real life? You get dizzy. Like if you move your head up, up, down, down, left, right, you get
But
dizzy.
what's BA and start?
You know, I don't know. What I do know is that AmazingToaster's in the ear, and nope, nothing here.
And they just high-fived. Going in opposite directions.
So again, we are looking for those silver arrows, or looking to see if there's a possibility that Ganon is not required. Now, what we do know is that because Ganon is in his own room, it is more than likely that Zelda will be in her own room, which means that there's only going to be one entrance into Zelda's room. And that is going to be from the bottom.
Oh man. There are so many whiz ropes.
Yeah, this is definitely a dungeon that you really, really, really want the red ring for. But nope, the red ring was here.
Oh man, getting bopped around and everything.
Another turnstile room. Gonna go check to the left first. Locked door. Hey, there's something we haven't seen in a long time. Good old-fashioned danger noodles. And we do get a staircase. Do we have an item? No, we don't.
Land Molo's the original creepypasta.
You're not wrong. But
We've
look
got
at
the
that.
red ring.
Amazing Toaster, the first of the red ring. That is going to make everything a lot easier.
Oh, very much so.
Because that means that you're going to take one look at those Wizrobe rooms and just go like, yeah, I can take you. That might be the key, but we'll see. If one of these runners can find a compass and go straight to Zelda's room to see if the door's open or not, this could be a deciding the match.
Very true, as Captain Green gets a slow burn.
Now, I'm surprised no one has checked that room. I don't know if that room could have a staircase or an item. I mean, I know it can because it's a second level room, or second quest room, but
What the
room
diagonal room that
I was
Green's
thinking
in?
the trap room. I was thinking, but yeah, this diagonal room likely does have a staircase.
It's a terrible room to fight Wizrobes in.
There it is. The silver
And
arrows.
the silvers. I wonder if Captain Green's gonna make a beeline for Ganon, or if he's gonna just take a quick peek around for the girl.
Now, you see, the thing is if you take a quick peek around, you may or may not lose the match. But we might not, because it looks like we might actually have a magical staircase situation here. But you know what? Take down Ganon first, see if Zelda's beyond one of those 4 doors.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well.
Now the next... Sorry to interrupt you there. So, here's a good question. How many hits is it going to take to kill Ganon? Well, we don't have 0 HP.
4, 5, 6, 7. We've got Vanilla Ganon.
Yeah. So now... So the only door is the north door that's going to be the one, and is it? No, it's not.
That is another Patra.
You. Well, anyway, it's a good thing we don't need to kill those now, because we know, Okay, so it looks like nothing's that way.
And Captain Green has explored most of level 9.
I think we might need to take a stairway to get into one of the corners.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be in the left ear.
So, yeah. There's...
Oh my goodness!
Oh, Amazing Toaster, first in. Now, did anyone check to see if that was a door required to get in?
Toaster did not beat Ganon.
Oh, so we did have a... so we did have a Ganonless Zelda.
Wow. That's... And we have Amazing Toaster in the commentator booth. GG, my love. At least I thought we had Toaster in the commentary booth.
Can you guys hear me?
Now we can hear you. Cool.
I cannot hear you.
You cannot hear us. Well, that's not bueno. Alright, looks like Toaster's gonna try again.
Just want to answer, chat's question. Yeah, how many Triforces are always going to be 8 to be required to get into level 9? The difference between this tournament and the original random percent is that you're going to start with those Triforces instead of having to Triforce be required. Not be different ones be required. The reason for that was because we didn't want a situation where there was an open 9, and that it really all came down to who finds level 9 first. Because 15-minute seeds are, they're a lot of fun to play, but they don't make for a great viewing. I mean, they do, but not this early in the match. Maybe at the very end.
And chat, that does chat mentioning another thing that we do have as part of our tournament is where whoever loses a game gets to change one of the flags for the follow-up. And Toaster is back in the commentary booth. Are we working this time?
Yeah, I can hear you guys this time.
Excellent. So, GG, my love. And the total irony here is that maybe a minute before you found Zelda, Captain Green beat Ganon.
Oh, ouch. I could see doing it if you found the silvers, but I don't know where theirs were either.
And
Yeah,
he is burning the princess.
Burn the witch.
And chat, get your GGs out for Captain Green. So, Toaster, what are your thoughts on this seed?
I hate second quest 7 and 8. Although 7 was quick.
Yeah, 7 was surprisingly fast.
8 was terrible. I banged my head against it early, and then I decided to go do other things and came back when I had resources.
Yeah, and that ultimately proved to be a good move.
I picked up what I needed. I had all the items to open all the caves, basically, and then it was just finding the rest of the levels and finding 9.
Yeah, that's... 9 was found very, very late. Neither of y'all had found 9 until... Like, you were the first one in 9, and you were the first one to see level 9. And we have Captain Green in the chat, in the commentary booth. GG, my love.
Thank you. GG, Toaster.
GG.
So, this may... I did see you burn the witch. So that Ganon fight that you had, as great as it was with the stun lock, was not required at all.
Yeah, I mean, there was a good... I always go into 9 assuming it's not required, which is why I just went up, 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 so it's not surprising or anything.
Oh, absolutely. But, so what are your thoughts on this whole seed?
I think it was a pretty solid run, honestly. It was just Power Bracelet that took me forever to find, which is not surprising since it was in the dungeon we already had the Triforce from.
Yeah, I luckily dipped like 2 rooms into 2 and found it.
Nice.
I was banging my head on 8 for a while and doing all sorts of other...
Yeah, I was in 8 early too.
I got the flute early and I started tooting to figure out where it was taking. It was taking us to unfinished, what was it? Unfinished dungeons, but to original location.
Yeah, that is correct. I actually took a minute to remember that was even a thing. So I was kind of glad when I finally did toot it and it wasn't unbeaten. Although I was searching for 9 anyway, so it wouldn't have hurt that much.
Nine was, I swear, Wizrobes in every room. That was not a nice combat. Level
Reserves
9.
or patches, seemed like.
Yeah, I think extra bosses was definitely on.
Oh, it was on for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bosses were definitely a thing that happened. But how are you feeling getting this tournament kicked off? How do y'all feel about the random percent in general?
I think it's a cool flag set. Can be something different every time, which is always fun to watch.
Definitely.
Yeah, this is kind of a return of the very first tournament I did, which was the original random percent 3 years ago.
How is this one different from the last one?
Well, the program's changed a lot. There's a lot more variety in it even than there was then. Back in that day, the bracket, or like the I guess Swiss / early bracket, I forget where they changed. Oh no, yeah, they changed in the bracket. But the early stage of the tournament, it was you could either have first quest dungeons or shapes. There was no second quest at that point, so you had a little more limitation on dungeons. But and there were a few things like we have Shuffle Caves guaranteed on, whereas that was 50-50 back then. So there's a fair bit of difference just in the fact that the program's different and that there's the flags are slightly different.
Okay. Yeah, with with all the updates, it's definitely a very different monster. But this has been a really, I mean, I know we're only in our first couple of races, but it's been a great tournament so far. And Captain Green, I do have to ask, what is your remorse flag for game 2?
I'm just gonna keep everything the same. I think I didn't have anything particular in mind, so just
So
gonna.
here's a good question. AmazingToaster, what flag would you change?
If I were to I'd probably turn off the possibility of getting bombs and in bomb upgrades in place of sword upgrades. Just I don't know. It's just kind of a weird flag for a flag set where you have a sword.
Interesting.
Although it is kind of amusing when you start with a bomb upgrade as your weapon.
Which is by default the white sword, which makes it even funnier. That was actually that was one of my starting ones with my race with Copa earlier. Having that plus on the A button's fun. Jiggly, do you have any other questions for the runners?
Nope.
And runners, do you have any final thoughts?
Good luck tomorrow.
Yeah, looking forward. Same time tomorrow night.
Awesome. Well, I look forward to watching y'all, and have a good night and stay awesome.